So I felt like I had to break the chains, get them away from me, distance myself away from them, and find myself, find out who I am, and stand up for myself and tell them. Well, I didn't even have to tell. You can tell them that you ain't dealing with this mess. Pray to God, He'll give you an answer so you can find out. You ain't finna try to control me anymore. I'm my own person. I'm gonna need to grow up, be the woman God intended and be the woman God intended me to be, and show you that I'm up here. Why am I trying to be down there with you by letting you say bullcrap to me, trying to belittle me so you can feel good about yourself? Really? You need to check yourself. Because if you gotta pull me down just to make yourself look good, something wrong with you. And I was like, this happened all yesterday, which was January the 5th. And I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired of thinking you have my best interest at heart when you don't. I'm tired. And my breaking point was January the 5th. I couldn't do it no more. My cousins would say stuff just to make me feel bad. I never known a person would say stuff to just make you feel bad, and they know it made you feel bad, and they keep doing it. But this year I told myself, I'm not backing down. I'm standing up for myself. I'm a grown woman, and you need to step back because you want to pull me down for no apparent reason at all. And I know most people out there might say, I would have told them off, I would have blah blah blah. But you don't even have to do that to show people that you're better than them. Or as I was taught in middle school, I don't think it's better than them, but you're more prepared with life and you trying to be more than the minimum. I don't want to be the minimum. I want to be more than the minimum. But the people, my own family, my own mother's family, tries to pull me down because they don't want me to be more than them. Because I feel you shouldn't have to belittle me to make yourself feel better. I mean, I looked up to my cousins when I was little, but now I'm like, I can't even look up to you. I'm looking down because of all of the stuff you've done. You've stole from me, you've lied on me, you've told people bad things about me. But I was still behind you after all that. After all that. And this is what I get in return. I mean, I thought families stick together, but as the years went by, I was like, dang. My own family wouldn't stick behind me, but their goal was to pull me down. And I was like, I don't know. When I realized that yesterday, January the 5th, that my mom's family didn't, it was like they don't want to see me do good. They try to what's the word, they just try to manipulate you any way they can to get money, to make you feel bad about yourself. And I'm like, you my fam. Is this really how you get down? Like, and when I prayed to God last night, I talked to my mom, because I mean, I talked to my mom in heaven and stuff, and I was like, I'm tired. This, I'm not finna keep dealing with this and how my mom's family act. I'm gonna have to let you go, because you ain't positive in my life. You just a burden. And I want to be happy. I don't want to have to deal with family that don't want to see me do good. My cousins make me feel like college ain't nothing. Like, they make me feel like that. But I guess I let them, and I had to change. Because if I don't change, then I'm not growing. Growing to the person God and my mother intended me to be. So I told myself, I ain't dealing with this mess in no 2012, baby. I'm gonna have to step up my game with my self-esteem and standing up for myself. And if I feel like this is right, this is right. If I feel like this is wrong, this is wrong. I don't need you to help me understand that. I have to understand it on my own. I have to stand up for myself. If I feel like this is wrong, this is wrong. I'm not backing down. And I had to get this mentality in this new year, because it took me so long to get here, but it felt so dang good last night when I told God I was going to stand up for myself, and I was not going to let no person on earth try to take control of me. And it felt good. And when I said that, it felt like, I told my boyfriend last night, I felt like my mother hugged me, and I felt like my mother said, Veronica, you made it. Even though it took a long time to get to this point, so you can understand that you need to stand up for yourself. You don't need nobody else to fight for you. You fight for yourself. And it felt so good. I felt so good last night that it was ridiculous. I felt like my mom put her arms around me, and I didn't know what to do. It was a strong energy around me, and I felt so good. I felt good that I finally stood up for myself, because last night I was like, my uncle or whatever got me a job, but it was seemed kind of underhanded about how it was. And I was like, I told my cousins, where I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. And this is how I know it was kind of underhanded, because of the fact they hung up in my face. And they want to call me after, but I'm like, you hung up in my face. There's no need to talk anymore.